Footy fans breathe a sigh of relief as the JLT Community Series rolls into town with this game. Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Well, there's an old saying, reward the fans with good football and they'll reward you with their presence at games. For this match, I'm joined by a titan of the Richmond Football Club, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, I'm looking forward to the first siren. Both these clubs will be wanting to take winning form into the season proper with a chance to play in a grand final. What more incentive do you need?
Today it's Gold Coast versus the Bulldogs. The Western Bulldogs making their way onto the ground to the tune of the club song. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. Umpire tosses the coin. The players are all eagerly awaiting the siren. The first quarter officially started.
My thoughts before a big game were usually pretty simple. I'd tell myself to stick to your game and you'll win.
He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. McCrae put his all into that, but it's not going to get the result he wants. The Bulldogs by a point. Might have to kick it to himself. Marked by Dalhouse. Dalhouse aiming for the goals. All eyes are watching, and he's missed. The Western Bulldogs by 2 points. Make waiting for the man to free up. Dalhouse marks. Nichols with the catch. Goes by hand. Intercept by Liberatore. Cordy with the ball. Kolajasny gets the ball. Thompson comes away with the ball. Gathers the ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Who was that to? Sends it on its way. A mark by Nichols.
Nichols can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Cordy taking aim. It's intercepted. Miller hand passes the ball. Kolajasny hands it back. Roughhead has a kick. That's a great goal.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Roughhead with first hands to the ball. Slams it on the boot. Takes the mark all by himself. Low kick. A solid mark from Nichols.
Nichols is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Miller slams the ball to his boot. Wood boots it. He grabs it.
Kicks it across the ground. He picked it up off the ground. Roughhead on the ball at the moment. He grabs it on the run. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Liberatore with the inside 50. May presents and takes the mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. He wins the contest.
Dalhouse always has the ball on a string. Swallow picks it up. Nichols receives the ball. He gathers the ball. Quick hands finding the running player. Miller bumps. Quick hands finding the running player.
Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Guided by Roughhead. Controlled by Roberts. Bontempelli. Handball short. The ball picked up. He's a ball magnet. The ball in the hands of Miller. Has it now. Bicken intercepts it. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. And the mark will be paid. Cordy with a pretty easy kick. Cordy takes a shot. These possessions just keep ticking over for Thompson. He gets the hand pass. Gets boot to high. Martin catches.
Martin got a really good footballing brain. Puts boot to ball. Gets the loose ball. He boots it. Bontempelli with a clean pickup. Cramery takes the uncontested mark.
Cramery aiming for the goals. Has it got the carry? The ball goes over the line. Out of bounds it goes. A lovely drop punt. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Give them a rap and they'll let you down every time, Richard.
A real letdown there, Den.
He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Roughhead grabs that one. This will certainly test him from this distance. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Ablett gets the ball. Is in his possession. He collects the loose ball. Riscatelli dishes it off to the running man. Gets boot to leather. Simply outplayed the opposition there. An ideal position to be kicking from. Lynch feeds it wide. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Paul is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Ablett picks up the ball. He's approaching the goals now. Boyd scoops up the ball. Bontempelli dishes it off to the running man. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Oh, great spoil. Liberatore with handball. Roughhead heading for goal. McRae marks the ball.
Kicks it. It takes two to make a thing go right. What a costly blunder. He really should have made more of that. The Bulldogs with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Gold Coast 10-0.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Suns need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Dalhouse, just the better man in that contest. Dalhouse has a kick. Sexton with the ball. Nichols plays it off to the man on the run.
Lucky bounce collected. Gains possession. That's a massive kick. Pointless attempt by McRae. An easy interception for Groza. The Suns trailing by 10 at the break.
The Western Bulldogs should be happy with their lead, Dennis. They came out focused and committed to a very good game plan.
And that's the end of the first term. The Bulldogs 10 took the Suns nothing.
Well, they're still in it, but they need something to ignite them in this last quarter. They can't expect their opposition to hand it to them.
The first quarter comes to an end, and there's not much on the scoreboard. Time to check those stats.
Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 20 and 13.
Much appreciated, Richo. Quick break and we're back at it.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
Clean tap by Roughhead. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. And he's heading for home. Takes that one strongly. Smith handballs it. Looking to make them pay for that turnover. Miller handballs it. Gets a handball away. Dalhouse handballs it. A chance to add one more to his tally. Nice mark there. Lining up the goal now. That kick, centimetre perfect from Smith. He takes control of the loose ball. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Hanley runs past and gets the ball. A lot of possessions for him. Swallow comes away with the ball. Goes by hand. Bounces favourably for Lynch. Lynch taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Good drop punt by Lynch. Nice mark there. Martin a long way out. Hall offers him a lead. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Bontempelli sends the ball on its way. Rosa presents and takes the mark. Sends it on its way. Nice hands. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Wins the hard ball. Low spearing kick. Nice contested mark by Adler. A desperate kick there. Great mark under pressure.
The Western Bulldogs are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? Miller just wanted it more then.
That kick has covered a very long distance. Wood claims it. Slams it on the boot. Nichols over the top. Kicked in a flurry. Takes the mark all by himself. McKenzie comes away with the ball. A goal for Gold Coast. He sinks his first goal. Gold Coast have their first goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce, laser straight. Nichols looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Swallow kicks it. Nice contested mark by Picken. Spears a low ball, stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Booted by Dalhouse. McRae got under it. Kicks it. He gets above the crowd.
Thompson has to stay committed. Then with a little bit of guts and determination, he should make something of his career. He steadies now in front of goal. Liberatore takes a shot. Cordy has the ball. Boyd finds the pass. He really had to make more of that. Yet another behind. The Western Bulldogs lead.
He's looking for options now. Nice mark there. Kicks the skin off it. Hands like dinner plates. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Looks like he panicked there. Smith shucks the ball away. The Western Bulldogs lead, a goal the difference.
May, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Rough head, takes the mark. Gee, a long kick there. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Liberatore takes a shot. Oh, and he's missed. Lots of points now for the Western Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are in front.
Make will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Dalhouse takes it well. Too far out to score, surely. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Swallow intercepts it. Thompson is streaming past and gets the footy. He picked it up off the ground. Goal for Bontempelli. The Western Bulldogs by 13. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Deft touch from Roughhead, gets the loose ball. Squeezes on a handball. The umpire calls advantage. Approaching the goals now. Give them a rap and they'll let you down every time, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. That is a letdown. Morris, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Kept his composure then. He gets boot to the ball. Stringer marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Liberatore cuts off the ball. Liberatore goes for goal. Only a behind.
The Bulldogs lead Gold Coast. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Rosa collects, gets a handball away. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Lynch goes back to collect the ball, a free kick and several teeth. Lynch shoots off the handball, gets a handball away. He's heading for home. Goes for his 50. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. Gold Coast get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Mackenzie gets the important kick.
Gold Coast have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Palms it down nicely. Liberatore with the ball. Hand passes. In technical terms, he's made a real pig's ear of it. Can he do it? He's got it. He takes the shot. He's missed it. The Western Bulldogs by 8 points. He looks for a man on the lead. Over the top of the pack, lining up the goal now. Dalhouse with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. Gathers the ball. What a bump! The ball picked up. Swallow racking up the possessions. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Boots it. Great mark over the pad. Dalhouse will have to put everything into this one. The ball is hammered towards goal by Dalhouse. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. The Suns trailing by 8 at the break.
A good first half from the Western Bulldogs. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping. Plenty of positives for the coaching staff at the half.
Time to check those stats.
The Western Bulldogs are dominating the scoreboard, but their stats don't reflect it.
Thanks for that, Richo. This match can be described a nice long half-time break, and we're ready for another half of footy.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
He gains possession. Lynch going for number 1. Nice kick. First goal for Lynch. Gold Coast players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Roberts onto the ball. He has the ball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over, finding the running player. Yet another possession. Snicks the ball away in time. Bontempelli making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. Bumps the pigskin. Takes that one strongly.
Callahan got a really good footballing brain. Puts boot to ball. He grabs it. He boots it. He wins the contested mark. He gets boot to the ball. Callahan with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Boots it. Clean pick up by Mackenzie. Has it now. She's running hot, Richo.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. He plays on now. They've conceded possession. Roughhead gets the ball. Lovely hand pass, hits the man. Gets a handball away. Ablett with a chance to reverse the lead. He's outside the 50, kicks, and it's through for 9 points. The Suns in front now.
Ablett has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow.
Look at that bounce. Nichols didn't even get close to that tap. Liberatore handballs it. Now he wants it back. Nice interception. He lays off the pass. There's a dainty kick. Lynch gets the mark without contest. Kicks. Nice mark under pressure. All of a sudden, the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Murphy.
He mightn't be taking them often himself, but he's always getting a fist in the way of the opposition. He has the ball. Roberts picks up the loose ball. Johannesson with a clean pickup. Matera gets the intercept. Martin with the shot. He gets the ball.
Gold Coast by 8 points. Morris has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Bicken grabs that one. Bicken sends one up towards the wing. Ablett claims the ball. Kicks it. Takes it well. Kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one. The loose ball picked up. I can already tell that's not too good. He's injured. That's pretty serious. He'll be out for at least the rest of this match. Finding the running player. Dalhouse going for number 1. Kicks goalward, but it won't have the desired outcome. The Hinds outnumbering goals this match for the Bulldogs.
The Suns have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover, and that's why they're on track to win this match. Good mark. He slams that on the boot. Rough head, takes the mark.
Lobs the pass. Liberatore got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Nichols sends one up towards the wing. Callahan marks it. Kicks it. Bontempelli was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. He was never going to get that. Swallow has been a step and a half too slow all game. He runs out of room and crosses the boundary line. The umpires with a good throw. Roughhead gets the tap. He gathers the loose ball, gains possession. Liberatore going for number 1. Nice drop punt. He picked it up off the ground. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
He's racking up possessions. Liberatore handballs it to the open paddock. Going for goal number 1. Gets the distance. Gets his first. Liberatore with a sigh of relief. You can see it on his face as he nails a crucial goal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. And there's the bounce. Roughhead punches. Has it now. Has it now. He's heading for home. Liberatore, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. He passes the ball. What a bump! He just can't get out of the action. Boyd. He's got the football now. Hits the running man. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Roughhead thumps it forward. It's with him now. Bontempelli. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. Roughhead gets the upper hand. 65 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Arbrough controls it. Dalhouse gains possession through the interception. He kicks it. He bangs it through. That's his first. That's 2 in a row for the Western Bulldogs. The Bulldogs by 6 points. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Roughhead with the tap. Has it now. A short handball. He runs for home. A chance to add one more to his tally. Richo, what can we say about that attempt?
He needed to kick through the ball. He just stabbed at it.
Make assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. The contest, no match for him. This will certainly test him from this distance. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark under pressure. He kicks it. Never looked like going for it. Dalhouse misses again. Is it the boots? The Western Bulldogs by 8 points. Make has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Simply outplayed the opposition there. 60 metres up. An easy angle for Dalhouse. Sends it home for 9 points. The Western Bulldogs leads by 17. The Suns trailing by 17. They have a lot to think about.
Well, they're still in it, but they need something to ignite them in this last quarter. They can't expect their opposition to hand it to them.
Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
Marks are fairly close on the scoreboard, with the Western Bulldogs on 41 and Gold Coast on 30. Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Western Bulldogs are slightly ahead with 25 to 14.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. After the break, the players should be eager to get started and finish the game with a win for their side.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way.
Going for goal number 1. The Suns add 1 to their tally. The Suns, no need to worry just yet. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. And there's the bounce. Nichols gets onto the ball. Has it now. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. He runs for home. Lynch kicks. Martin marks it. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. A desperate kick there. Hand pass by Morris. Johannesson kicks it. Nice mark there. Dalhouse puts it on the boot. A good mark under the circumstances.
Bontempelli always has the ball on a string. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Roberts gets it off the ground. Hallahan has the football. He grabs it off the ground. Rough head with handball.
Gets boot to leather. A clean pickup. It's like he has the ball on a string. Couldn't complete the mark. He controls the bouncing ball. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. And he's heading for home. Cordy gets it behind. Behind starting to add up for the Western Bulldogs. The Bulldogs with a 2-goal lead.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Suns need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Dalhouse wins the contested ball. Going for the lead with that kick. Stringer used him like a stepladder, lining it up with the goal now.
The loose ball picked up by Ablett. Smith with the football. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
He's really a ball magnet. Mate waiting for the man to free up. What did they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. Very quiet by his standards. That's a massive kick. The contest, no match for him. Lobs the pass. Swallow looking unstoppable, handing it back to Riscatelli. Lynch pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Gold Coast is starting to drop behind. Morris waiting to bring it back into play. He misses the mark. Hall takes advantage. Ablett runs past and gets the ball. Kicked by Liberatore. He wins the contest. Roughhead with the kick. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Gathered by Nichols. Moves it quickly by hand. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. He shows the quick hands. Liberatore has his head down now. Strong mark by May.
Gold Coast just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. McRae up and over, lining it up with the goal now. He sends the kick towards the leading man. The ball is scooped up. Pickin onto the ball. It's a mark.
Lining up the goal now. Boyd with a kick at goal. The pressure just eased off the Western Bulldogs. They've now got a 3-goal lead.
The Western Bulldogs were just playing kick to kick out there and have barely had to crumb a loose ball in the forward line.
Liberatore holding the ball as he's collected by Swallow. Swallow feeds it wide. Rosa onto the ball. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Nice goal from Rosa. Gold Coast needs 3 goals to get back in this. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Rough head. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Miller finds the running player. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Gets the handball. Wood gathers the ball. He gathers the ball. He handballs it. Mackenzie going for home. Wow, I needed that.
That's 2 in a row for Gold Coast. The intensity is building as time to close the margin disappears. Nichols with the hit. Bounces favourably for Lynch. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the path. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Cordy throws the ball. Free kick. Gets boot to leather. No one troubling him there. He's got the footy in his hands. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Murphy takes it well.
Murphy's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. He slams that on the boot, slips through his fingers. Swallow gets the intercept. Miller catches it.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Dalhouse got under it.
Puts boot to ball. Kolajasny wins the contested ball.
He spears the ball. Miller has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Briscatelli has it. Gets boot to leather. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Cordy working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the roll. What a great start to the football year for the Western Bulldogs.
It's a fantastic start to the year, Dennis, and I think they'll be able to use this as a platform to really launch into the home and away season. Well, they were unlucky not to get the result. They need to play with supreme confidence or they'll lose again, and then losing becomes a habit.
At the end of the game, the Western Bulldogs are leading to Suns 54-48. Thanks for joining us as always. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.